I ain't got nothing really to speak too much on, but I say let's see where we go with it. You know, it's a Saturday. I've been really just well, how do I use the word recovery? Like I've been going through this depression spell like for a hot minute due to some situations that had happened, and it was like with each situation that happened, my drinking went up a notch. You feel me? And then I think the long term effect of that is I got used to it, but my body just still ain't meant for that. You did like some people. Don't get me wrong. Some people height is higher than other people's height. I know people that could do a gallon in one day. You feel me? Shit. So it's like, um, yeah. Recently, between something I ate, like the stomach flu, I think you know what's crazy. The last time y'all seen me, and being honest, cause I never want to like put no curse or hats on my food. Fucking I don't. I think that cooking natural shit. I gotta be careful with the cooking natural. It's all good cooking natural, but when you just grabbing branches, you gotta know what trees you grabbing branches from. Okay, I believe it was a combination of me probably grabbing a branch from a wrong tree. You know what I'm saying? And the combination of that, cause and I don't know what the situation may be, but I had the stomach flu. I have been drunk, and this as long as I ain't drunk. And to be honest with you, god damn. You can almost say 2 years. You feel me? If longer, if not longer than that, and it feel good, bro. It feel it's one thing about I'm drowsy. So it's like my body is draining to restore itself. You know, like I went to sleep, had a good sleep last night. Woke up tired than I was when I went to sleep. Shout out to Summit Kumar. You feel me? Woke up tired now. I haven't been eating because it's like I'm trying to redefine my appetite. I'm from India. Shout out to India. Big shout out for India. Go ahead, drop a like, India. India in the chat. Okay, that's where they got me at today. What part of India? Only parts I know about India is Kerala, Punjabi, um, it's like two more places I just can't. The Kata, the Kota, and something else. But I know somewhat about India. I love the that little that goddess, that story of the son who got killed by the father, I believe, because he thought it was with the mother. And, you know, he got half Indian, I mean half man, half elephant or whatever. I used to have a shirt like I still got that shirt, and a lot of Hindus used to ask me how I know about it, and I was told the story when I bought it because when I first bought the shirt, it was a cool shirt. I'm into like fashion and stuff like that. And when I bought the shirt, um, it had swastikas on it. So I was like, why would an Indian Hindu shirt have swastikas? You know, but I do know the history of swastikas. I'm talking about before the Ku Klux Klan used it. So I know swastika always meant brother in arms. It's really two elbows. If you wrap your elbow around my elbow, that's a swastika. You feel me? So it's like we wrapping each other in arms like a doubt almost. So different people can adapt it. Like let's just say a pro-black, whatever liberation group adopts the swastika, then it becomes the usage of it becomes good, just like the usage of it was good before the Klan. So I thought that was deep. Can you see my face? Said President Mitt Carter. I can see like a image of somebody on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Mumbai, Bombay. Okay, straight up, Mumbai. Respect, respect. Your profession is celebrity. That's dope. That's dope. I respect it. Shit, make me a celebrity in India. I come out that way. You know what I'm saying? They got some beautiful homes on the riverside. Only thing is, y'all got them tigers out there, boy. Shit. One man, we got woods. The worst you probably see is a bear. And a bear, I'd rather see 100 bears before one tiger. So, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, though, just been taking care of my body in the sense of I ain't been eating a whole bunch of stuff. I really been eating, not been eating at all, which is not good. But I'm like trying to keep it light with noodles and just read. First of all, I realized I had a lot of gas. Let's start off with that. My stomach was bloated. I wasn't like I was looking good up here, put my shirt on, all this filled out, look muscular because I lift weights in the past. But my stomach, I was not proud of it. And I know I'm 40, I could use it as an excuse, but still. So it was that. And then I woke up in back pain. Let me tell you about this whole little thing. That's when the self care comes into play. I'm like, damn, I'm 40 years old. My child is 5 years old. I got to be able to play with my daughter. I can't give myself away to these jobs for nothing. Like, for nothing, dog. I done did this shit for like my life. And it's like, especially in these last 10 years, I've been giving myself away, getting hurt on folks' jobs. I don't say shit. Like, perfect example, the job I'm with right now. Bitch, I was able to heal. Fortunately, they worked with me. What I mean by work with me is, man, my shit will cut to the meat. Nigga, my shit was popping out of that bitch. And I just said, you know what, man? Like, they allowed me to take myself. Well, I mean, the other choice is I'm going to workman's comp. So it was like, all right, bet. Went ahead and did my thing. But let me tell you something like that. Let me make an example for anybody watching that's young. What I did was stupid. Don't you do that. If you fucking get hurt, fucking call that bitch out. Make their ass pay their whole company. We gotta start looking at places like our friends. Like, just because you might be friends with an employee of the company, both of y'all can are what do you call it? Replaceable. I wanted to use another word that was bigger than replaceable, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line, that both of y'all could be replaced. Dispensable is what I wanted to say. So, I did another injury on my other arm. I've been injured several times because I worked a lot and I work hard and I go hard. I follow safety practices, but when you go hard, you're gonna get hurt. When you do the minimum, you got a minimal chance of getting hurt. So anyway, fucking point is though, one particular job. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let me just get back to the major point real quick, and if I remember to go back there, I'll go back there. So I woke up, my back was in pain. I had like an hour to go to work. And I'm saying to myself, I had been complaining slightly about it, but I had complained to the main lady who run things, the boss lady. I hadn't complained to her. Because I remember when she hired me, and I'm very big on what I say in the interview and keeping up with that. Like when I hire employees one day, I'm going to hold you to what you said in the interview. Because the interview is the part where you were most desperate at. And I want to know if you just lie under desperation or you got enough integrity to keep it real under desperation. Like, hey, my integrity matters more than this job. I want you to know that you left me knowing who I was, not the character that was came looking begging for a gig or whatever. So that's just my personality, you feel me? So I like to stand on shit. So when I got the job, she was telling me about this kid who was already working, who ended up training me. She like, all he does is complain. So that was like, note to self, I don't want to complain, bitch. You feel me? Because she's already tired of hearing the complaint. I get into the little thing situation. It's 100 things to complain about. I'm like, goddamn. But I kept it to myself, this and that. But one of my biggest things was people pulling weight. I feel sorry for this our generation of the millennials because the little niggas up under us, the Z's and the rest, I can't think of what they call the little ones. Who gonna really do all this heavy lifting of manly shit? I'm talking about the jobs that require physicality regardless. Who's gonna do it? Like, it ain't the robots. Robots only could do so much. So at least these niggas gonna be computer literate like a mob because the physicality of these niggas is prettier than the women. And all they want to do is freaking look at their phone and play on their phone and be up in the hoe's face. And the managers don't say nothing. The new managers, I'm from the era of the managers see your ass standing. Go home. Get off my clock. Go ahead. Anybody that passed through this bitch, when you do pass through it, go ahead and give a light. If you remember the manager say, get off my clock. Get off my clock, nigga. It ain't get off my clock, mean get off my clock. If I ask you twice, you're at fire. That them manager, not the manager that is, oh well, we really need you. We gotta take this shit. We gotta take this shit. Fuck no, bitch, get off my clock. I go hire somebody else. I do the bitch the rest of the day myself. Get off my shit. You can't make a free check. I can't make your check for you. But mind you, it's not. I'm not in the managerial department. I'm not trying to be. I just try to be ducked off and make my little cash and ball and chill or whatever. Right. So my point is, but this how I'm gonna do my employees though. Get off my motherfucking clock. Matter of fact, if I gotta tell you get off my clock, you just go home and don't come back. I get your check right here. You ain't even gotta wait. I ain't gonna do you like the white people do and make you wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. No, fuck now. What I owe you, let's go add this shit up right now. Let me get it to you. Get your ass on. You feel me? But I say that to say, it's an hour before work. Nigga, I can't even get out the bed, dog. This was the worst night of sleep I ever had in my life, dog. Back was killing me. And mind you, goes to what I was saying earlier. Fucking back pain from other fucking jobs that I'm fucking killed the nigga, right? So, nigga, I'm rolling. I said, man, I ain't gonna even be able to make it up. Now, one thing I do regret, and I've always been bad with this, I hate fucking having to call in, bro. Like, I hate having to do it. I've done it before, but I hate it because it's almost like a mission of, it's like baby quitting. I'm quitting on you for the day. You feel me? And I hadn't called in, but I didn't like the way Fam texted me either though. Fam texted me like, nigga, it's like, nigga, you supposed to be, no, ain't no, I'm supposed to be doing shit, nigga, but being black and dying, nigga, that's the whole point of ownership, nigga. Like, that's one thing I thank the Lord for. I cried about that shit yesterday. Thank you for allowing me to be an owner, dog. Like, for real, like, where work is not optional, but at the same time, bitch, it's not mandatory either. Shit, I'll be alright. So, it's like, when the time comes back, then it presents itself, then it'll present itself, but right now, bitch, I gotta get my physical body up, dog. Like, I can't put myself into nobody dirt. And then my little girl out here, like, where daddy at? Nigga, no fuck way. Can't live like that. I won't live like that. So, I say that to say, as this whole message goes, and I'm a little brain rot right now, but as this message goes, it's just basically saying, take care of yourself, dog. Like, physical. Your physical health mean everything in the world, dog. And when you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Dog, I was down bad, dog. Nigga, I was down bad. Back kicking my ass. Stomach whooping my ass. Fucking headache, sleepy, can't sleep. Just out of it. Felt like I wanted to throw up. Felt like I had a appendectomy before. It felt like before I almost had an appendectomy. Like, bitch, I needed a second one or something. I was just down bad. And I said, dog, if I shake past this, Lord, boy, I'm finna take care of myself. That's the first thing that comes fruition, bitch. Fuck, nothing matter. All this little war going on in Iran, gas prices, and where we at with dollar dropping. Fuck no, nigga. Will I live to see tomorrow, bitch? And then the day after that. And let's do this shit a day at a time. All this political politics shit, whatever, bitch. Like, whatever. Like, whatever. For now, dog, I'm staying out the way, even in commentary about that. If I'm not getting into politics, I ain't giving no opinions on it. That's just my take on it. Because at this point, I'm of age to get into it and get involved and know enough to change things and put some money behind myself, have some constituents, put some money behind whatever the case may be. But if ain't nobody volunteering me to be the mayor or the commissioner or the this, that, and this, I'm alright. I just play the cut and mind my business and vote if I choose to do that. And like I said, physical health, it means everything in this world, dog. And right now, like, I'm trying to shake back this week. If they have me back, I believe I will come back. But right now, I'm at that point in life where it's like, man, wake up one morning and it's like, bitch, I am not about to die for no fucking body, bitch. Not other than my child, bitch. Not about to damn work myself into the goddamn ground. I work myself so hard to get where I'm currently at in life. Bitch, I ain't came this far just to fucking goddamn go harder and die. Bitch, at some point I gotta amp this bitch down from 100 miles an hour to 80 miles an hour. I ain't supposed to put this bitch up to 120. So yeah, that's where we at with that. Darcy May. I think about my inactivity on YouTube these past couple days. It done led this bitch being inactive or whatever, which is cool because I get it. I gotta jump back to the site for the algorithm, but that shit don't really matter either. Now let me tell you, share something to y'all too that I learned recently. A video I watched. It was talking about the psychology of lazy people, and I wish I would have watched this when I was younger because I would have learned more about myself. It said a lazy person knows exactly what to focus on, and a person who's not lazy So I give you an example, right? I wouldn't never call my big brother lazy, but let's just say out of the us two, I would call him lazier than me. Even though he could go hard as far, I'm definitely lazier than him at this point. But at this point in life, at this particular time, he was lazier than me. So when we used to do landscaping, freaking, I wouldn't miss a spot. Like when I tell you I won't miss a spot, I don't even like a single strand of grass sticking up. That shit feel incomplete. It stands out like a sore thumb or whatever. I can see a blade of grass sticking up. It annoys the shit out of me. I gotta go back and hit it. My bro say, man, what the fuck you taking all that time for over there? Bring your ass over here. And by the time I'm thinking I got all the time in the world. By the time the day is over with, fucking we got a whole lot we ain't even did yet. And so he like, now these people gonna be complaining about this whole lot that we ain't did yet. And he was down so right. When if I would have just missed them scrans and left them scrans and focused on the majority of hitting shit, we would have got all the lots done and the people won't be complaining. See how that works? So I'm paying all this attention to detail on shit that don't matter. It matters to me because I'm treating it like it's my property. But to the motherfuckers, execs who paying, cutting the checks, don't matter. Same thing, job. You looking at the job on, damn, maybe I should scrub up under this wall. This shit a little dirty. Man, it look like a little bacteria right starting to develop. Let me get that little bit. Shit don't matter, fool. Did they come in and ask you, we hiring a bacteria specialist? We hiring a no, nigga. Did they come and ask you? We hiring a check up under this sink, check up under this cabinet, find any damn loose vegetables that don't fell up under there. They didn't ask you to do that. The lazy nigga knows I ain't going up under that. They don't pay me to do that. I've always been around them niggas. They don't pay me enough for this shit, and I ain't never been a nigga to utter that shit in my life. I'm here. I'm on the job. Might as well. And that shit ain't never. I wish I could tell you one story of that shit benefiting me. I done had a motherfucker come, and I thought that was dope the first time that happened. That recently happened, like, I say recent, in about 7 years ago. One of the employers came up. He said, "Man, you're doing good." Da, 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 da. And this has happened like 2, 3 times since then. But I ain't never financially had a motherfucker just come drop a bag on a nigga. Hey, man, check this out. You don't think I be saying you show up on time all the time? You don't think I see that every time a bitch call out, you always come in for their ass? I see that shit, nigga. Huh? That's you. Matter of fact, take the week off. Motherfuckers they not wired like that. Like they don't think that a bitch gets tired. They don't think that the motherfucker that show up all the time is actually tired. They just show up because they got a hard work ethic. That don't mean that they want to be fucking there. They could be about to drop dead. And that's when you gotta pump the brakes. You gotta say, nope, fuck that. Health is my wealth. Bitch, let me recuperate, let me regather myself physically and mentally. And let me see where we at. Let me evaluate this shit. Because bitch, your ass would be out of here, dead. And let me tell you another thing. We just popping shit. This I don't even know what I would name this shit because this is life of a regular man. Like I'm not trying to impress nobody, try to be impressive. In my lifetime, I worked in different industries, right? Every industry has the divas and stuff like that. But let's just talk about the restaurant industry real quick. Restaurant industry, if I could go back and do things over, I don't know. I'm probably lying saying I would do certain things over because like washing dishes took me where I needed to be in life. I don't give a damn. I had some of the most fun, drove some of the best cars, fought the best hoes. And then I was a dish. Most of the hoes ain't even asked. They just know I was fresh in the BMW with my own place. Like it was like, nigga, what's the question you gotta ask? Shit, like for real. If you see a bitch doing good in life, nigga, she got a big booty, and you gonna think, oh, she a scripper. She got a Benz, she got a big booty, she got her own place. Bitch, that shit a scripper. You don't even know what that hoe do for a living. But you come with your assumptions. So I say that to say, but what I would have done though, I ain't gonna even stop. What I would have done, or like to think I would have done, is got in that front of the house shit. I don't even like to turn back of the house. Bitch, that's some slavery shit. Bitch, back of the house. Nigga, call it wealth of the house, nigga. Pay me like wealthy, nigga. Like, don't make me have to. Obviously, I was thinking about this shit last night watching a bunch of different documentaries and shows, and they was talking about Palm Beach talking about this lady. I'm gonna tell you this crazy story a little bit later about that lady. She killed her husband, then she shot her son with the same gun 20 years later. And she got convicted on that shit, even though the son, he defended her against the husband and defended her against himself after he got shot. But that's a whole nother story. But they were talking about where he from, which is Palm Beach, right? And I'm from Broward County, and when I was coming up, it sounded kind of embarrassing, but I wanted to live in Palm Beach so fucking bad, dog. Like it was the mystique of Palm Beach, dog. Like these big ass houses. I remember my mama took us fishing off the intercoastal and shit in Palm Beach, and I'm saying she was talking about like her boyfriend at the time. He was like, "That's the Kennedy's house, you know, like the Kennedys, the presidential family and shit, like they family bloodline." He like, "That's the Kennedy's house. That's this, that, that's this." So much money, dog. So much fucking money, bro. This shit like Real Vista on steroids. So, nigga, basically, bro, I wanted to like live in Palm Beach. I wanted a part of that shit. So, I worked in what's the whole point of me bringing up Palm Beach? I'm bringing it up to say that when I worked in Palm Beach, I remember seeing servers. You know, I had something like front of the house, right? I started out like as a busser, then I went from busser to food runner, and then my dumb ass, see, this is part of doing too much. This is what made me different from people in front of the house, and just I'm talking about in general in life. Whatever you do, whatever your occupation is, if you got multi skills, and it's a skill that you see somebody struggling with that pays less than what you make, do not fucking help. Don't let them people know you know how to do it. Fuck nah. Don't call yourself my brother's keeper. I gotta help this nigga. I seen some nigga struggling in the back. What's up, little bro? Coolin', coolin'. Blessed, man. Talk about work and life, occupation. So I see somebody struggling in the back. Mind you, I'm making probably, I'll be lying. They say it's 180 a night, but they wasn't getting no 180 a night, and that shit ain't even shit. But in most places, that shit is everything. And when I say 180 a night, that's 6 hours, 180, right? So anyway, boom. First cut, you 180. You do longer than first cut, you're already looking at 200. If you now, but in the beginning it was shaky. This the point. So fucking, I go and help the dishwashers, cause these niggas we ain't got no dishes. Like, I don't know why people struggle to fucking realize this is the most essential part of the whole fucking restaurant. Unless you niggas serving on paper plates, bitch, dishes is the fucking most essential part. Everybody uses this shit. The host, the patrons, the customers, clients, whatever, the staff cooks on the shit. This shit is you can't do nothing without it. So fucking I go help these boys cause we ain't got shit. The dishes being slow, that's a longer wait time at the table. Longer wait time at the table means one or two things. The server not gonna get tipped, or they gonna get the fuck up and they gonna walk out. And once they walk out, now the orders is fucked up with the line. Now you see, now the problem is spread to the line, the cook line. Because now it's like, okay, what do I have going out? What is they call it dying on the table? What's dying on the table up here? What's dying on the counter? This shit dying. I can't sell this to nobody else if I don't know how to reorchestrate. Everything is fucked up, is basically. So I go help these guys, right? Now shout out to the owner, but this is how life is so funny. The owner of the place, but it showed he green too, but he was real in the beginning. One of the owners, cause it was owned by 4 guys, he seen me wash the dishes. He said, "Man, you really knocked that shit out tonight." He said, "And then you went back and did your job." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, check this out. Shot me $100. That's on top of the base pay that I had. That's on top of the tips that I normally would make. So that day I made like basically like $300 for in 6 hours. I made $300, right? So I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Now mind you, this is lightweight. I'm not even knowing at the time that the servers. This, if I would have knew this shit, I would have never went and helped them niggas. Fuck that shit. We'd just be behind. I'd be looking crazy like everybody else. I didn't know the servers is averaging $700 a night. I didn't even know one particular server. He said if he don't make $1,500 in a night, he feel like a loser. Well, fuck, nigga, what the fuck you think I feel like, shit? If you don't make 1,500, this is the mentality of niggas that can't work harder than me, labor wise. And see, that's what I'm trying to tell you, dog. Get out of this slave mind. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to anybody that I brush my teeth later. Right now, nigga, brush you some money up, jit. That's what you do, jit. Brush you some money up. Get you some money. That's vital. Get you a home. Get you some ownership. You know how wilts parked in your yard and shit. Multiple wilts that you own. You feel me? Do that type of shit. Then you come talk about the teeth. Right now I'm smiling with the whole buttery teeth, nigga. It's my teeth, shit. I ain't worried about that. I got a woman in the house right now. Love these teeth and to eat this meat, nigga. I'm not worried about how you feel about my teeth. Anyway, so my point is though, the motherfucker say, I don't feel comfortable if I don't make 1,500 in a night. So I say, God damn, bitch, I'm missing out on the real cake. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Let me stay focused. My old girl always told me I be pocket watching. She like, you always pocket watching, focus on what you doing. I said, okay. So I said, if I keep getting this 300 a night, nigga, I'm straight. So the owner said to me, he said, man, listen, how much would it cost me for you to become a dishwasher? I said, oh hell no, that's not even worth it. I said, I'd be cheating myself. And so he said, oh well, just give me a number. I said, all right, check this out. I know two other guys, cause it was like 6 dishwashers. See, one thing about it, when you do the right thing, you do the right thing the right way. You don't play with your money. Meaning that if you're investing in something, you don't play with your labor. You don't work the shit out of one nigga and then wait for that nigga to be tired to be like, okay, how do we fix this shit? No, nigga, you get enough efficient staff to make that shit happen. So they had like 6 dishwashers. They had 3 niggas on pans, 2 niggas on like plates and shit, and then one nigga do all the stocking of putting that shit up as it come out, whatever. So I said I could do it with 3 guys. I said I'd be one of the 3. I said I'm gonna need 2 on the pans, and I said one to be like shifting off of the pans to go put it up as I do mine. And I said, but we're gonna need, mind you, this was actually light for him. This is some years ago, but this was light. I was like, at least 20 an hour. He said, 20? Hey, 20, fam. Nigga, before I worked there, I was making $1,000 a week. Nigga, what are you talking about? Yeah, 20. He said, I could do anything under that, I can't do it. So he said, this is what I'll do for you then. You come wash the dishes when you get the chance to help these guys from falling behind. And I'm going to shoot you an extra, I think he said $50 or $100 a night, right? He said, mind you, I ain't got to be over there hours. It could be 30 minutes. He said, if you go help him for 30 minutes, that's $50 in your pocket. Say less. Why the fuck the store manager, who ain't the owner, after about 3-4 days, he look at it like I'm double dipping. He like, man, you got a job out there. I'm like, I do my job out there. I bust more tables than anybody. And so I end up being a food runner. I don't know how levels went, but I ended up moving up to a higher paying position. So I ended up doing the food runner shit. But the food runner shit is like the same type shit though. Like, you know, obviously it's more consistent and stuff like that. It ain't really no set amount. You just run the tables whenever you're available. They call for hands, you come or whatever. But once again, if you call it for hands and we ain't got no plates in the back, nigga, come on, tell one of these other niggas to do hands because they ain't gonna go do what I could do. But once again, that's doing too much. So basically, hold on about. I see what's going on in the chat. I've been ignoring it because I've been popping my shit. But hold on, let me see. What monstrosity are you hiding under the do-rag? We got a queers. You know, HBO had a show for a guy like you. It's called Queer as Folk. Was that on HBO or Cinemax? I can't remember. But Jit, you just pondered that memory in my head when you used the word monstrosity. Only a special kind of man use monstrosity. Only a special kind of man who stick instruments in his throat says some words like that, monstrosity. Cause are you kidding me? So fucking anyway, damn, stick all go gadget devices in his throat. Go deep. Go long. Go down your mutt pup ass jit. So yeah, dog. So all in all, I said that to say, yeah, I was pissed from my fight, my boy. You had a fight. What kind of fight? On a game or a real fight? Over me talking to fine shit. Oh Lord, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, bro, it's a wild game, bro. Like one thing about I tell you this much about fighting over a woman, dog. I waited till I got older the wish that I would have fought maybe over probably two women in my life. Two women were worth fighting over, maybe even three, but I just say two. I feel like three is saying too much. Now the three would have been three too much. Let's put it like that. Because if I would have fought over three bitches and still be relatively single, that wouldn't be a good thing. But I do now that I got older in life. I say to myself, damn dog, a woman low key they so ratchet. I don't know when you want to know if it's ratchet, but something about them want to feel protected. And even if you lose the fight, like I done seen plenty of Facebook videos where niggas is getting beat up in front of their old lady, and their old lady get knocked out with them, or their old lady like, stop hitting him. I ain't really seen too many videos where a nigga get whooped and a girl run into the arms of the man that whooped them. So it's like a 50-50 catch 22 situation. You either fight over this woman and she love you and you're the one she loves, she rocking out with you, win or lose. But she gotta know that you willing to put up a fight for her. You feel me? And if you don't put up the fight for her, they say they was like, don't be chatting to her. Let me tell you something. Now, one time I did fight over a chick, but it wasn't in that kind of capacity, and it didn't get me nowhere. That's probably what taught me not about fighting over women. So when I was, I think I was 13. I was 13 years old. Now it's kind of embarrassing to say it because the age I look at this is the only time 2 years is a really really big gap. 2 years is a big gap because I was 13, she was 11. I don't know what people would say about that. Like if somebody would say that's a bad thing, you feel me? 13 and 11, whatever. But she was 13. I was 13, she was 11, whatever, whatever. But she was a mature fucking 11, goddamn it. So anyway, I was 13. So boom, I come walk to see her. We met off like through the phone, right? Through the you say that's crazy. Tell me what's crazy. I ain't catch the context of that. And so, oh, watch this real quick. My bad. You tell your story. I'm gonna tell mine after my bad. Go ahead. Say you're talking to the phone shit. They were like, don't be chatting to her. That kind of reminded me of my story when you said that, but mine came at a different time, and I disagreed. Oh, that's crazy. Man, let me tell you what mine real quick so I can pay attention to yours, fam. Mine's very simple, dog, and it was a crazy day. We were playing football at school, right? I just know I'm gonna go see her after we get out of school. Why the fuck a nigga I done went up for the ball playing cornerback, and a nigga done hit my whole shit with his elbow going for the ball. So my shit had like, I said, damn, bitch, I gotta go see her with my shit like this. And I should have just rescheduled, but I was like, fuck it, I'm all in. I wanted to see her so bad because this is, mind you, this 1999, bro. Ain't no camera phones in 1999, bro. This is just house phones and shit, right? So this is like a literal blind date. So, bitch, I go to meet her. So I forgot how I even got the word. I told her what time to be down walking. I'm walking through dangerous neighborhoods and all about to get jumped just to go see this girl, bro. I get there. She shows up finer than ever, nigga. Ever. Make me want to get on Facebook right now and Google her name, bitch. She shows up finer than ever, right, fam? So I say, oh, bitch. So we hugging and we holding and embracing and Jesus Christ, the beautiful, those are the days. And so we holding and embracing. Why her brother done came out of nowhere? Shout out the nigga. I ain't gonna say the nigga name. I might as well, when the people wouldn't be able to do it. The nigga name was Brad. His name was Brad. Shout out Brad, man. Wherever Brad at in the world. Shout out Brad. So Brad come out of nowhere. Fucking he say, nigga, I don't want you talking to my sister. I say, fam, you know how far I just walked to get over here, bro? You got me fucked up, bro. I ain't walked this far. I said, if we don't talk after the day, that's on her. But nigga, right now, we finna talk. So that nigga, he go to try to grab her elbow. She told him stop pulling on her. I say, bro, you touch again, I'ma fall from you, fam. Found on grab that elbow. I fall from, and he got his homeboys. That was the crazy part. His homeboys is down whips. I'm not giving no fucks. Bitch, I see my queen. Nigga, bing, bing, bing. I listen respectfully. Matter of fact, that's why I shouldn't have said I found that. Cause I can't even tell the ins. Let's just say I won the fight, right? So I win the fight. He going by the business. Mind you, we talking about kid shit anyway. Like we was kids. Like nigga, like the age I was then, I'm old enough to have kids 10 years older that age down there. So, but point is though, fam, come to find out, bitch. Matter of fact, I'll leave the story right there. I'll leave the story right there. Kind of said found name, but yeah, that's the only time I remember fighting over a chick. You feel me? I ain't never. I'm trying to think. I was willing to fight over this one chick only because I was such a fuck nigga when I was 15. But that wasn't me being a bad guy. Me wanting to be a tough guy. Me liking this female. I seen her. She liked me. I liked her. I knew I could beat her boyfriend up. I was like, bitch, tell that nigga it ain't nothing. Bitch, you mine. But when you come home, when you on your way from school, I will be walking you home. And she made sure they went to the same school. I'm from a neighborhood Parkway, you feel me? So they went to Parkway. But when you get out, I went to alternative school, you feel me? So I used to get out of school early. So, bitch, I get out, bitch, I'm gonna walk you home, put my arms, now I was on some bullshit. And but when I became like a young adult, 17, 18, 19, all that shit, man, it was no fighting over no women, dog. Cause it was just like, for what, bro? Like you can have this bitch. Like I don't, I ain't find it fascinating. I ain't find like no woman I had none love. Like I remember even another example. Now what I would have fought over. This is the last example I'm gonna use. When I was 17, we went to go see I don't know what movie. I want to say Fast and the Furious. It might have been like the very first Fast and the Furious or whatever. I think it was Fast and the Furious. It was either Fast and the Furious, Bad Boys 2, or it was, let me see, you had Fast and the Furious, you had Bad Boys 2, and you had Charlie's Angels. It was one of them three movies we went to see, right? Cause me and my ex, that was our thing. Wrong Turn, we went to see Wrong Turn, and 28 days later and shit like that. That was our thing, movies every weekend, right? I was her first, my ex Portia. So I'm walking with my ex Portia, and we walking out the movies, and I see a little nigga that had beef with me for no reason. I fought his big homeboy, but I didn't fight him, so I don't know why he had beef with me. And so, but he used to run deep with a lot of niggas. So we went on a double date, me, my old lady, her homegirl, and her homegirl boyfriend. So I don't know her homegirl and boyfriend like that, right? So me and her walking, this nigga spot me. I say, fuck. I look at her. I say, hey, just walk ahead of me like real fast, like you don't even know me. I'ma slow down. I'm probably finna get jumped. And she was like, what are you talking about? I said, man, these niggas is on my top and these bitches is following me. Back then, though, it was like niggas is just gonna jump the shit out. You could die getting your ass jumped. Niggas step on your head. But at the same time, it wasn't like these days, these just gonna wet your ass up. So, boom. Fucking, I said, I'm probably finna get jumped. So, you probably wanna walk ahead of me because these niggas jump bitches too. That was the savage days. So, then she was like, nah, you my man. Da, 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 da. Fuck all that, you my man shit, baby. It's gonna hurt me to see you getting your ass knocked out. And I ain't gonna get too much time to see you getting beat up. Cause I'm gonna be getting my ass whooped. And then I can't even burn these niggas and run. Like, I'd rather run from these niggas. I don't wanna fight all these niggas. So fucking so I said, okay, check this out. I'ma walk faster and you just walk with them like you with them, like I don't even know you. If they ask about me or whatever, just say you don't even know me. I was trying to holler at you. So bitch, I walk faster now, nigga. I made it up to the McDonald's. Nigga, I locked everybody out of McDonald's. Her homegirl, the niggas, cause they didn't catch the clue. And the McDonald's staff was like, what you doing locking our door? I said, man, y'all got me fucked up, bitch. These niggas trying to jump me, bitch. I said, where y'all knives at, bitch? I went to the back, I jumped the counter, grabbed some hot grease, cause they went to trying to unlock the door. Okay, y'all unlock the door if y'all want, bitch. We gonna stab shit up in this bitch. But I made it through that situation though, bro. But that was the last time with a female where I was put in a situation where I would have had to bump about my old lady. But I ain't never, fortunately, I've been blessed and never been in no situation where I had to make a call or the decision on, or I gotta bump over a bitch or nothing like that. Cause I ain't even like worth it. You feel me? Like, in my opinion, I mean, as I look back, certain women I could have put up a little fight by, but for what? If I gotta put up a fight about you, made yourself available, nigga. Think about it, nigga. Like, you put yourself on the market for another nigga to feel like he got some kind of ownership in you or with you or dealing with you. Then what the fuck, bitch? I don't look like what I look like fighting over you. Like, I went through something recently. Let me tell you something. My last recent story, fam. This is literally within the last 30 days. Nigga come banging on my door. which I spared this nigga life. That's why I say I ain't gonna lie. This is the beginning of self care. Of this whole video, anybody go back and watch this video, self care, which is moving fast. Because I opened the door. I basically spared this little nigga life and let him know you don't never go knocking on no grown ass man door about your woman. This is a house. This ain't no apartment complex. This is a fucking house. That should have already told you something right then and there. Second is there's posted signs all through this motherfucker. You feel me? So you already are violating multiple laws. The fact that you came with aggression and violence and she's intimidated of you. Bitch, all signs point to me getting a free kill, jit. And if we're gonna be honest about it, if I don't trust the law enough to honor me and do right by me and say, okay, this is justified, we can get your ass up out of here. I'm talking about like really up out of here, for real, out of the vicinity. But your ass gonna be still off this earth. So Jit understood the magnitude of the situation, fortunately. Now what he didn't understand is I could see he a little throwed off because the nigga started texting me after. And I was like, fam, you still texting me, fool? Like, what are you texting me about this bitch for? Cause like, don't you understand, nigga? When I tell you, fam, that ain't none of your, I ain't even, mind you, I ain't never responded to this nigga even about the whole, you feel me? But my whole thing is, because it ain't none of your business, if it's eating you up about what me and her could have done, you need to get rid of that hoe. Because you got a long life ahead of you full of fighting niggas and dealing with niggas. I'm just the first on the road to a long, miserable trip. That's what the niggas don't be understanding. You got this bad bitch, right? Or a bitch that think they bad or whatever the case is. You got to deal with a whole bunch of like it takes a very secure woman. They say it take a secure man to be with certain women. No, it take that woman to be secure. Because if this hoe not used to being hollered at, and she not used to like see one thing, there's a lot of women that's used to being hollered at, but they still bite. It's just we think that because a bitch named bite on us. Like you go up to a woman, she say, "Oh, I got a man." Do that mean she faithful, or do that mean she told you she got a man? She was honest with you because she don't want you. What happened with the nigga she really want? Bitch, she single as ever. The bitch just recently became available. So don't think, oh man, that hoe turned me down. She a faithful woman. No, nigga, she just don't want to risk it with you. So it takes a very secure woman who is secure of knowing I don't give a fuck if Chris Brown and every other famous so-called nigga that all the bitches crush about try to holler at me. I'm with my man. I'm devoted. That's my superhero. That's my superstar. And if she ain't got that mentality, which what we talking about? 5% of 100% of women have. So nigga, we all chasing the fantasy. We almost like we willing to be lied to. It's like lie to me, but lie to me like in doses. Don't over lie to me. Lie to me only enough so what I'm not feeling like I'm just being played. It's like a song used to Puffy used to have with a nigga. That nigga would talk about and the nigga said what he said, if you cheating on me, please, I don't wanna know. If you playing me, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. It was a song. That shit was when I tell you, bro, that was a popular song back in the days where a nigga basically saying, I don't wanna know. If you playing me, keep it on the low. My heart can't take it anymore. This is how niggas is living. And they been living tough niggas, hard niggas, gangster niggas, rich niggas, married niggas. They don't want to know. If you plan on keep it on the low and vice versa. The woman saying the same thing. Just don't embarrass me. Don't have me out here like, because guess who gonna throw it in my face first? All the niggas I turned down. That's gonna be the first one they gonna throw it in your face. A nigga like me. How you turn me down so you could be the side bitch? How that nigga fucking that hoe? I fuck that hoe too. Fuck that hoe. How are you? Bitch, niggas gonna throw salt like rice at a wedding. Bitch, are you kidding me? It's a nigga, cause it's a defensive mechanism. It's like, hold up, wait a minute. What made you so hot shit that you just didn't even give me a second thought? And this nigga around here fucking 100 hoes on you. So, say that to say, that's kind of the state of relationships. The state of relationships is waiting to get cheated on or pretending you don't see the shit at all. So you gotta ask yourself that men and anybody looking for a so-called serious relationship, you gonna have to start being real with yourself and understanding that a serious relationship involves you accepting the fact that this bitch is gonna be sneaky. And if you look through her phone too much, you're gonna fuck around and eventually see something that you weren't trying to see. And it's gonna hurt you to your little core. So the best way to love that woman is to love her with partial sight. Play like you don't see it, and you can get the best of her. It's like it's a little what do you call it? Delusion that goes into it. You need delusion. You need to be slightly delusional and believe that she all for you and you the only one can ever hit that. You feel me? So back to the little buddy point. Little buddy, I spare little buddy. Buddy went to text me a whole bunch of shit. He said the answer himself. He was like, I don't deserve to know the truth. You don't. That's not. I'm not the one supposed to tell you. I've done more than enough. You're breathing God's air after disrespecting the fuck out of me. She breathing God's air. You got the opportunity to move this hoe to any 50 states in the whole world. She gonna still be her. But you got the opportunity to do that, little fam. Don't ever ask me about this cocksucker no more. And bitch, that's and to me that was like my final signature into full manhood. It's like who waits for 40 to get to full manhood, but at the same time, it's full manhood. It's understanding that, little bro, you can never get a ounce of anything spoken between me and her, said between me and her, done between me and her, because who the fuck is you? And that's your woman. It's really not even your woman. She's a woman who you're claiming to be your woman, like every other nigga doing. So I think what has been so great for me that I will admit to that I've been other than this pain that I've been going through because it's been real miserable. Like I said, life discovery. It was this woman who was able to endear some of this shit with me. What I mean by that is massage my back. That's really what got me kind of sitting back up. I ain't gonna lie, my back was out of there, and she was able to massage my shit. I'm talking about gave me the best massage I done had in literally 20 something years, bitch. And I was like, God damn. Matter of fact, when I get off of this chat, I'm going to get a massage, bitch. But and that feel good knowing that anytime you need a massage, bro, you could get it, bro. That's to me, women be overplaying their role, bro. Like, man, know that I want. We just talked about the shit, lazy versus a person that know how to focus on the detail. If you're gonna be lazy, at least focus in on what needs to be done. What needs to be done with me is very simple. Massage my back. That shit is up on the top. If I tell you a simple task, wash the dishes, straighten the bed up. Simple task. Every other tough thing, like clean the toilet bowl, clean the tub, and shit like that, sweep, vacuum, this, that, I got that. Yard work, I got that. Fucking wash clothes, I got that. Even fold clothes, I got that. But motherfucking simple things, you know what I'm saying? As far as the sex is obsolete. The reason I say the sex is obsolete is because one, it's so funny. Like you gotta have enough sex to get to that place. You really do. I don't know how else to explain. I'm not trying to come off sound condescending. You have enough sex, and it's just like your head will spin. It's like, oh, I'm so tired of this shit. What's more? What's more? And let me tell you what's more. What's more is the simplest fucking things that's just laying the fuck up and not saying nothing. Just utter silence. Watching TV, laughing at different junctions, not complaining about what you watch, having the same like minds that watch the same things, find similar things funny. Those the little small fucking things, bro. Like the small being able to pass gas and say excuse me without a bitch. Ugh, you not bitch. It's natural. Matter of fact, come push some of this gas up out my stomach. That's why this bitch bloated. It's that type of shit. When you get to that point, bro, That's the most simplest things in life that's beyond sex that make you not even want to chase. You feel me? I think, and I could be wrong, but I think the height of my when I attracted women the most was when I was just fucked out because I came offering only self. Most men come offering dick, and self is behind dick. I come with myself. The dick is irrelevant. And I think when a woman can genuinely sense that, that's when you in good hands. You feel me? She like really interested in knowing and learning you. And this woman has taught me just about self again, bro. Like how I'm a very simple man, dog. Like at this point, I don't got no physical preference. Growing up, I always had a physical preference, but now as far as like when it comes to the big girls, bitch, please give me a BBW all fucking day, nigga. Especially with the back massages, bitch. I need the actual weight compression. But fucking give me a BB, give me an itty bitty, give me a BB, give me a tall, give me a short, but give me the BBW, bitch. I don't mind at all, nigga. Like so, that's where we at, man. Hey, it's been a good chat with y'all. The wind feel amazing. Waiting to see that this rain eventually drop. And it's been a beautiful day, man. Self help was the real message behind all this shit. I know it's been a lot of side talk, but somebody said I need to groom myself. I've been resting, dude. You just came in. Now, I don't know what. First of all, I don't owe you an explanation, but I will give you an explanation. I don't need to groom myself. I think the reason you feel I need to groom myself is because I decide how I look. Not even the women I have sex with or meet or like or date or want to date, they don't even decide how I look. I decide how I look. I and no barber. I don't go to barber shops. You could put 10 grand in your pocket each year, 5 to 10 grand in your pocket each year by not going to a barber shop. So that's and I've been putting 5 to 10 grand in my pocket each year by not going to a barber shop for shit 20 years. So I ain't did it in 20 years. I ain't going now. Secondly, once again, when I say I decide my own thing, bro, it's like a white guy. I have to liken it to a white guy because I remember years ago going to the club and I'm just know I'm killing them. I know I'm killing them. I'm killing them. I'm finna get all these hoes. And then a group of white guys walk out of what we call 7-Eleven. They ain't got 7-Eleven everywhere. That's why I got to say that like that. But those who are familiar with 7-Eleven, they open 24/7. These white guys walk out of 7-Eleven with sandals and slides and beach shorts. It's nighttime. It's not a beach in sight. How the hell, who letting you white folks in the club? Did I say niggas yet? Alright, fuck, I just say crackers just to make it even. Who letting you crackers in the club? With sandals and slides, Jesus sandals. And they got the white girls with them and they just all amped up. Dog, in that particular moment in my life, that second, and it was a very split second on a random night. Don't remember shit else about that night other than that moment. I said to myself, looking at my clothes and shit, I said, oh, ain't I the idiot? Aren't I the idiot? Bitch, I'm fresher than the bitch giving them hell. And this cracker come out with a $5 Quicksilver shirt or with some shit and some shorts and some damn King Titan slides on. And he got all the white, and mind you, it's a couple white boys and a couple white. And then, and I said, you know what? Never again can a nigga, out of all people, especially a cracker, but a nigga tell me that I look disheveled. Let's put some explanations on this. I don't know what ever happened to this shirt, but it will not come out these little black marks. This is actually a champagne shirt that I left and bleached. This bitch is bleached out right now. So I intentionally bleached the pink to match my floral pink shorts. You feel me? And so it looks pretty dope to me. The fact that I woke up and I said this shit looks dope, it's dope. I decide dope. The fact that I'm sitting on my damn in my yard on my porch with a couch on my porch that I painted and look, it's two-tone right now. I got my daughter shit up here and all that. It's my shit. It's I'm enjoying my life. You feel me? So that's why I told you I don't owe you no explanation, but I'll give you an explanation. The explanation is quite simple. If a woman want to go for a well-groomed man who don't have a roof over his head or doesn't have established stability, far be it. That's her decision as a woman. I will be over here with my disheveled looking ass, comfortable, getting my back massaged, laughing at some crazy shit on TV. That's what the rest of my life entails. And the fact that I have my little mama, my little woman, my little lady, my daughter, who loves daddy and don't say, daddy, you need to tape up this and that. That's a person who will influence me when she gets older. Freaking, if she says anything like that. If my daughter tells me that, then I'll do it. Outside of that, like my mama can't even tell me, like nobody can tell me nothing. Bitch, I'm good, bitch. Like one thing about it, the women, if you build it, they will come. And what is it? What is build? It is stability, nigga. Stability, nigga. I'm not going nowhere. I'm grounded. I'm situated. I ain't begging nobody for shit. I ain't taking no handouts. I ain't asking for no handouts. Everything I got, I earned. I ain't stealing from nobody. That's the most important part. I ain't taking from nobody. Bitch, everything I got was acquired. Ain't nothing was given. So, nigga, because of that, I'm blessed. Anyway, let's say let's hold on. Let's say my bad. I ain't even paying attention to the comments. Y'all been keeping jumping in the comment. I fuck up like that. Anyway, you don't know me from a can. All right, hold on. Let me back it up. Let's see. God did not make popo. You need da da da. You took it way too serious. Just a comment. Way too serious from a person with a fake profile. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be saying way too serious shit with a fake profile. If your profile fake, say some funny shit that's actually funny. Like, I don't know, just say, I don't know, kooky kacky kacky kooky kacky kacky kooky or some shit. Do some zany ass shit, because what's to me is weird is a fake profile to hate. Like, we in 2026 where niggas like, it's professional haters, like it's celebrity haters. Niggas is like made a whole living off of being a fucking celebrity hater, bro. Like, they known. I don't understand why you niggas find it hard like to do. You could be an actual hater out here, and people will embrace you. You'll have a whole squad behind you, and they'll be like, "Yeah, nigga, I respect that," cause you consistent. But when you want to be cool half the time and hate the other half of the time, you inconsistent. You confuse your audience. You did. So that's my take on that. Let's see. I do know you from a can of paint. I know you. I know you haven't done more with your life than I've done with mine. Let's put it like that. That doesn't entail anything financial. That just basically is what it is. You haven't done with your life in no aspect. Well, I'm gonna give you three aspects: women, places traveled, and abilities acquired. You haven't done anything remotely close to me. I can tell you that. I don't like you say I don't know you. I don't know you from a can of paint, but I know that much. Those are the three things. Anyway, let's see. Libra Dorm. I don't know. Hello, what are we talking about? We're talking to some idiots, man. Like that kind of hate, but at the same time, what we do without now? Or he kind of just harass people, I guess. True, although she might be on the same level. You say just a comment. It's a stupid ass comment. Right. Hey, back that up, Princess Cash Out. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Look, this fuck nigga talking about Princess because he's an idiot. Got me saying Princess. Buddy name is Prince Cash You Out. See? Once again, I add another category then to this hope person. You haven't accomplished more academic wise than me. Nigga, my college GPA is better than your middle school GPA, little buddy. Your elementary GPA, fam. So your best GPA in elementary ain't better than my college GPA right now, jit. right now. So don't talk to me, fam. One thing about that college GPA, that shit stay online forever, little buddy. I ain't talking about no online courses, either to my real college, broad community college, little buddy. Go look it up, jit. So anyway, um, yeah, man, I'm finna get off of this shit, man. Like the trolls is starting to pop in, and I fucks with it, but I just need a back massage, and I'll probably talk to y'all later. Right now, like I said, this is mental health, where you just getting your mind right, your body right, take care of yourself, don't overexert yourself in nothing that you do. Make sure you go hard, but it's a way you go hard. Where you go hard is consistency. Not You're not gonna make $1 million in one day on an hourly job. You feel me? And if you set up a job where you get paid by the job, you still ain't gonna. If it ain't set up for $1 million, then you're not gonna make $1 million when the job complete. So just don't overexert yourself. Stay focused, stay grounded, and everything will be good. Love y'all. Take care of my man.